this airport because both of my parents are pilots, so I have a long history here.
Cam 7 to the northwest, landing 1A Meriden.
Some of the skills you need to, do this job and fly in general?
Well, as airport manager, it's familiarity with FAA regulations as far as airspace, as far as pilot certifications. So actually what I do is I have to drive all of the ramps, all of the taxiways. I'm looking for any objects on the runway to remove anything that could be, hazardous to a plane that could get caught in their prop or their tires. So I do that twice a day. I do that once in the morning, and then I do a check again in the evening before I leave. We're on what's called the run-up area. So planes, when they're going to depart, they do engine checks and they actually run their plane up. So they'll position themselves down here into the wind, go through their checklist and before they depart, and then they'll take the runway. Each line shows magnetic headings. See how their magnetic compass in the aircraft actually deviates from that. So we do have a full-time flight school with 3 Piper Warriors.
We just stayed in the traffic pattern because the cloud layer was low, so we couldn't really go anywhere else. Yeah. So
just flying around in circles.
Actually had a tornado that touched down about maybe 5 miles south of here in the spring. I was at the airport that day, and just the clouds that came in were just something we've never seen, and the winds. We had some planes that were, that weren't tied down. We had to get them secured. And actually yesterday I had a plane take off that had some engine issues, and they actually didn't get very far, and they made a radio call that they were returning to land because they had engine trouble. So what I did is I got on the Unicom and I asked all the other planes that were in the pattern to please divert. So basically I cleared the airspace. They did come in safely. The plane in front of them ended up doing a go-around, and instead of landing on the runway, not knowing which way this other plane was going to land, departed the area and waited until they knew the other plane was safely on the ground. So makes for an exciting day.